Welcome students. In this session we are going to discuss problems on simple and compound interest. Here these are the formulas of simple interest. You can see the simple interest will be equal to PRT divided by 100, where P is the principal, R is the rate of interest in percentage, and T is the time. Similarly, amount is what is total principal plus interest. So if amount is known, then we can find out the principal using this formula, that amount into 100 divided by 100 plus RT. You can also remember these formulas also to find out rate of interest, time, or principal in the same format, that you can see that interest into 100 divided by P into T, or interest into 100 divided by P into R, or interest into 100 divided by R into T. Okay, let's try to solve problems. Find the interest on rupees 5,000 from 73 days at the rate of 20% per annum. Okay, so interest we know, principal, here the principal is 5,000, rate of interest is 20, and the time is 73 divided by 365. So PRT divided by 100. This is what is the formula. So what we can see, 73 into 5 we know 365. So 5 cancels, 4 into 50. So interest is 200. Okay. Now coming to the next problem. Find the time period in which rupees 4,000 becomes rupees 6,000 at 10% per annum. Okay. So here we have to find out the time period. So we know time period is equal to what? Time period is equal to the amount of interest. Here the amount of interest what? 6,000 minus 4,000. This is what is the amount of interest. Okay. So the interest is 2,000. So 2,000 into 100 divided by the principal. The principal amount is what? 4,000 into the rate of interest, which is equal to 10. Okay. So the formula is what? Simple interest into 100 divided by principal into rate of interest. So that was the formula. We have seen it earlier. So now you just simplify this one. So 4,000 and 2,000 cancel in this way. Here this 0 will cancel, and this will become 2, and so 5. So time is 5 years. Okay. Now coming to this problem. What sum of money which will amount to rupees 4,200 at 20% per annum simple interest after 2 years? Here amount is known to you. So how can you find out the principal from the amount? We know that P is equal to what? P is equal to A into 100 divided by, if you remember, the formula was 100 plus RT. Okay. So if you just simply apply this one, A is 4,200 into 100 divided by 100 plus RT. What is R into T? That is 20 into 2, 40. So 140. Okay. So this will cancel, and 14 into, so this is 30. So 30 into 100 is rupees 3,000. So principal will be 3,000. Now coming to this problem, where a sum of money doubles in 5 years at simple interest, then it becomes 4 times in how many years? See, if a sum of money, say the sum of money is say 100, and it doubles, suppose the sum of money is P, it doubles in 5 years. So from P to 2P, what is the amount of interest? The amount of interest definitely is P, that is this minus this. So that takes place in 5 years. And in simple interest, you know, the amount of interest will remain same in every year. So again P will be raised in next 5 years. Okay, then it will become 3P, and the question is when it will be 4 times. That means another P. So total how many years it will take? 5 plus 5 plus 5. So 15 years. So answer will be 15 years. Or in general, you can apply this formula, by which if it is not any arbitrary years or any arbitrary multiple that is given, then you can directly apply this formula, where m is the how many times that you have to find out. Suppose here m is 4, so in this problem m is 4 times, so 4, and x in this problem is 2, and y in this problem is 5. So if you simply put this, you will again get the 15 years. Okay, now coming to the next problem. Okay, these are certain practice problems where you can practice similar kind of simple interest problems. Now coming to the formula of compound interest. Here you can see amount. Already you know that what is amount. Amount is principal plus interest. So principal plus compound interest, this is amount that can be calculated as the principal into 1 plus r by 100, where r is the rate of interest, to the power time. Okay, so this is what is the formula of amount in case of compound interest. And if you know what is the amount, since you know what is principal, so definitely you can find out that interest portion of the compound interest portion, that will be amount minus principal. Okay, so let's see some problems. So here you can see, find the compound interest on rupees 1000 at 10% for 3 years. So you have to find out the compound interest. So you know that compound interest, what is the amount? Amount will be equal to principal into 1 plus r by 100, that means 10 by 100 whole to the power number of years, so 3. So this is what is the amount, but what is the compound interest? That will be this minus the principal. So if you simplify it, what you will get, that 1000 into, what is this value? 1.1 cube minus 1000. Okay, so what is 1.1 cube? 1.1 cube is 1.331. So multiplied by 1000 will become simply 1331 minus 1000. So answer is 331. Okay, so now if you can remember this table, then that will definitely help you to solve certain compound interest problems. Here you can see, if the rate of interest is 5, then after 1 year its amount will be 105. After 2 years amount will be 110.25. After 3 years it will be 115.76. Similarly, if the rate of interest is 10, then it will be 110 in the first year, second year it will be 121, in the third year it will be 133.1. Okay, so in this problem basically this portion, if you can remember directly, you can put this portion. Similarly, if the rate of interest is 20, then in the first year it will be 120, second year it will be 144, third year 172.8, and the fourth year it will be like this. Similarly in case of 30. Okay, now see this problem. Find the compound interest on 20,000 at 40% per annum in 1 year compounded half yearly. Okay, so here we have to find out the compound interest. So what is the formula for the compound interest? You just write, we can find out using principal, that is in this case 20,000. So 20,000 into 1 plus r by 100. What is r? Since it has been given compounded half yearly, okay, since it is compounded half yearly, because 40% is per annum percentage, so half yearly it will be just half of that, so 20. So rate of interest is basically 20, half of this divided by 100. Now how many such half period? Because in 1 year you have to find out how many half period is there in a 1 year, since half yearly compounded, so whole to the power 2. Okay, so 2 half years are there, and that is why 2. So now you just this minus what? The principal, that will be the compound interest. Okay, so if you do this calculation, then you can easily find out that what is this, that is 1.2 1.2 square, that is 20,000 into it is 1.2 whole square, so that is what, 1.44 minus 1. So what you are getting out of it, 0.44 into 20,000, so it will become 8800. Okay, so you can find out in this way what is the compound interest. Or if you can remember that formula that we have just seen here, that if the rate of interest is 20, after 2 such cycle it will be 144. If 144 is the amount corresponding to rupees 100, if 100 is the principal, then it will become 144. So what is the compound interest? That is only 44. So 100 rupees will become 44. Then what is the principal here? The principal here is 20,000. So how much 20,000 will become? So if 100 become 44 as compound interest, the question is how much it will become 20,000. So we have to do only this much. So 44 into 200. This is what is the answer. Okay. So in this way, if you can remember, then simply within 15 seconds you can solve the problem. Now coming to this problem, find the difference between simple interest and compound interest for 2 years at 15% on rupees 15,000. Here one thing I am telling you, that if the number of years is 2, then we can apply the difference, simple interest minus compound interest. This difference is compound interest minus simple interest. This difference, remember, for 2 years only, for 2 years only we can apply this formula, and that is the total principal, and you find out its interest twice. So that means 15 by 100 into again 15 by 100. So basically this difference is nothing but interest. This much is basically the interest after first year, and this is basically interest of interest. So this is what is basically the difference between compound and simple interest. But remember, this is true only for 2 years. Okay, so remaining problem is very simple. You just simply cancel this, and 15 into 15 into 15, if you do divided by 100, you will get 337.5. Now a sum of money doubles itself at compound interest in 15 years. In how many years it will become 8 times? So similar kind of a problem we have done in case of simple interest also, that here also we'll do that. Suppose it was P, then it was doubled, but now it is compound interest, it is doubled in 15 years. Okay, remember, it will become 4 times in another 15 years, and it will become 8 times in another 15 years. This is what is the nature of the compound interest. So how many years it will take to amount to be 8 times of the principal? It will be 15 plus 15 plus 15, total 45 years. So its answer will be 45 years. Okay. So, or in general, you can apply this formula where m is basically 8 in this problem, and x is 2, and y is 15 years. So log of 8 to the base 2 is what? That is 3, because 8 can be written as 2 cube, 3 will come at the front, and log 2 base 2 will become 1. So 3 into 15 is equal to 45. Okay. Now these are certain practice problem on compound interest. Okay. Thank you.